Hey basketball players, today I'm going to talk to you about how you can become a 9-year-old LeBron James. So if you are roughly around that age, or you're a parent of a basketball player who really wants to play like LeBron, this is the video for you. So let's get down to it. So whether you've been living under a rock or not, LeBron James is one of the better players in the NBA right now and possibly forever. And from there, he is, or at least what makes him great at basketball, is the fact that he is overpowering, he is super strong, he can get to the rim without even having to try because he is so strong. What makes him so strong? Obviously his muscles. But what are some of the muscles that allow him to be so strong, that allows him to overpower other players? So of course, if you have a kid or you are a kid, and you're trying to become LeBron James, you need to become really good at layups. Now, how to become really good at layups? You need to be able to use both left and right hands. Left hand on the left side, right hand on the right side. And then what you're gonna do is when you go in for that layup, you're gonna hit the top corner of that square. This is going to allow you to be able to have a higher chance of making that layup. And of course, if you hit the top corner of that square and you still miss, you just need to make your shot a bit lighter. You don't want to ping it off the backboard as hard. So what are some things about LeBron that really make him strong? For one, his shoulder strength. Your shoulders are going to allow you to be able to drive towards the rim and to be able to battle it out through players who are trying to hack away. So if you're a player who tends to drive towards the basket a lot and you go in for a lot of layups but you miss because you keep on getting hit by fouls, your shoulder strength is going to be very important. And how do you build your shoulder strength? Well, you could lift weights, but at 9 years old, you probably don't want to lift weights just yet unless you've been working out with body weight for a very long time. You can work out when you're a kid, it's not going to stunt your growth. What will stunt your growth is if you are not working out properly by not working the right movements, because that could then injure you, or you're not eating properly. So if you are one of those kids who is super skinny and you don't like to eat, you should probably not be lifting weights at this age. However, if you are somebody who eats properly, eats salads, eats meats or protein of some kind, then this is great for you. So some of the ways you work out your shoulders is also by working out your chest and your upper back. And to do that is push-ups, pull-ups, dips. Next, to battle it out when you're driving towards the rim, what you're going to need is your core. Your core is super important, and how you can work out your core is by doing simple planks or sit-ups. And then obviously LeBron has the ability to jump super high. And at the younger age, obviously you're not going to be able to dunk. But what you can do is to get ready for dunking, or just to work on your vertical jump to be able to jump higher to get that layup over top of other players, or to get more rebounds. So for some younger players, vertical jump training isn't about going to the gym and lifting heavy weights. It's about doing body weight exercises, and even if you're older, you can still do body weight exercises. So to do body weight exercises, it's very simple when it comes to vertical jump. For one, there's the squat. To go down into a squat, you want to keep your knees behind your toes. You want to go down to a 90-degree angle and back up. That's a squat. It's super simple. And then you can do 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 20. You can keep on building that up to be more and more once you get used to that lower amount of reps. And then you can go into lunges as well. Lunges are great, and what you're gonna do is just take a big step forward. You wanna keep that front knee behind that toe. You wanna dip down so that your back knee is almost touching the ground. You wanna keep it 1 to 2 inches off the ground. You don't want it having to smack that ground. It's not very good for your knee or for your joints. And by just doing that lunge, you're going to be able to really jump higher eventually. This is not one of those things that comes overnight. This is something that you need to build on weeks over weeks over weeks. And then you can also do jump squats. You can also do lunge jumps as well. And basically what you're doing there is the same thing. You're still going into that squat, but you're going to be jumping up as high as you can. And the same thing for the lunge. You would want to take that lunge and then jump up and then do that lunge jump again. Something else is foot speed drills. Foot speed drills will work on your calves a lot, which is going to help you jump higher as well, and also have a faster first step so that you can beat your defender off the dribble. Skipping is another way to also jump higher as well. And you can do all of these in the same workout. So if you're younger, like that 9, 10, 11-year-old player, then you can do 3 sets of 10 squats, 3 sets of 10 lunges, 3 sets of 10 jump squats, and then 3 sets of 10 of lunge jumps. And then you can do 3 sets of 30 seconds of skipping. Do that for a week and then start adding on 1 to 2 reps for every set that you do for each of those exercises. And you're going to be able to jump higher as well. So I hope that these tips help you become a stronger basketball player. If they do, hit that like button, subscribe. Go check out my vertical jump training book down in the description below, and I'll see you guys again next time.